before you watch this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe before you watch this clip. We really believe you're going to love it. Now here's the clip. Steve Ballmer is a guy who has come into the NBA, okay, with his $151 billion, okay?
My God.
Because of that, he was able to buy the Clippers from a racist. Within months of doing that, he was sitting courtside with Barack Obama, so he improving the image of the league.
Right away.
Then he came to the league and he said to the president and saying, you know what, I'm going to put up my own money to build my stadium. So he increasing the value of that. Put it to you this way, he's worth $150 billion. One of his companies is called the Ballmer Group, which is literally just a family office to invest $85 billion of his money.
You might want to sit down for this.
You're about to say
Steve Ballmer, Kawhi Leonard.
Oh boy.
You know,
did you watch the full report? I saw the headline.
I didn't see the whole.
Then I went back to watch.
yeah,
the
please
report.
illustrate to him, because I did see some of it. I just want to say, I was confused because when someone said that Steve Ballmer has the kind of money that like certain countries would have, I had to. I'm like, okay, who is? Okay, please forgive me. I had to go and think about. Who it was? I didn't realize that he was the number 2 man at Microsoft.
First CEO,
I forgot about that.
For the audience at home, first CEO of Microsoft after Bill Gates, 7th employee in the history of Microsoft, worth 150 plus billion.
Yeah, that's because. So with that being the context of how everything else happens, I completely understand. Maybe I don't understand how that company became bankrupt, but just the idea of having so much money and having a salary cap and trying to find ways around it.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense. Now please illustrate in the best of your understanding.
And briefly, because obviously, I mean, first of all, this Paolo guy, apparently Bill Simmons called him out like a while ago, calling him a fake journalist, and he has just been on a heater.
But he's been pretty thorough. I don't know.
Say less.
Yeah.
So shout out to Paulo, what's his name? Paulo Torres?
Yeah, something like that.
On a heater since. So Steve Ballmer, $150 billion, buys the Clippers from Donald Sterling. Just so people understand how rich Steve Ballmer is, he builds the Intuit Dome with his own money.
His own cash.
Exactly.
What the hell, dude?
But when you're Bill Gates number 2 man, it makes sense.
One of the craziest arenas.
Every stadium, every arena gets built with a bit of taxpayer, a bit of city stuff.
Yeah.
The man just bought the Forum. I think he bought the old Forum in Inglewood and said, I'm just going to build it here.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nuts. Assure. So apparently this company, okay.
Yes, the tree.
How do I break this down? This was a company that said that they would get celebrities. They'd go to businesses.
Yes.
They signed a deal with the Boston Red Sox. They even signed a deal with the Clippers.
100%.
And their thing was, we will plant trees to offset your carbon footprint.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So then the idea of it is like, if I'm the Boston Red Sox, a bit of the money from every ticket that I sell goes to this company so they can go plant a tree. Okay? So that way now, me as the Boston Red Sox, from a media and corporate and a messaging perspective, can say, hey, we're net zero carbon.
Yes,
so the tickets, the gas, the pyrotechnics, everything we do, we planted trees to offset that.
Yes.
You imagine that's a huge marketing thing. Like, I mean, it's a genius idea.
Yes. They had a bunch of celebrities.
The average cost of planting a tree is about 20 cents, I think. They charge about $1. So that's how the company's making money on this.
Yes.
Okay? They were valued at like $2.3 billion.
Fuck.
They had Robert Downey Jr., they had Drake, they had Cindy Crawford.
Yes.
And all of the other celebrities they have, by the way, you could find posts.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And headlines of the clear partnership.
Okay.
That's an important part to note.
Hugely important.
I see why you're saying that. Yeah.
In April 2022, this guy got his hands on a contract, a marketing agreement between this company and KL2 Assure.
Yes.
KL2 Assure was a company created, an LLC made in LA, in California, with the managing partner being Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, fuck.
The second guy on it being Uncle Dennis.
His
As a Toronto Raptors fan, you really know Uncle Dennis.
We
Exactly.
know Uncle Dennis.
And it was a company created for the sole purpose
purpose
of doing business with this green tree planting company.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, the market, again, this is legal. Like, so far, this is fine.
Yeah.
He signs a marketing agreement with them. Now, we all know Kawhi Leonard doesn't talk.
And that's part of the problem.
$28 million to KL2 for marketing.
Oh, my God.
It lists stuff he has to do in the contract.
Okay. And
then at the bottom, there's a clause that says, but you don't have to do none of this if it doesn't fit with your beliefs. And it doesn't define beliefs. And I know that from contract law.
So that's the no-show part.
Bro, yes.
He never promoted
Nary
a
anything.
tree.
And the reason why I think he might have got him here. This only came out because Assure just went bankrupt.
Yes.
And when you go bankrupt,
they have to post.
You have to list
all the creditors that you owe.
And there was a line item. Bill Kawhi Leonard $7 million this year.
Yeah, because they showed everybody else that they owe.
$20 million over an extended period of time, over the term of the contract.
They owe him 7.
There was 7 that was still due of the 28.
Yes, 1,000%. And his name's Pablo Torre. Yeah.
A second issue is the contract agreement between Assure and Kawhi Leonard happened within 3 months of a personal investment into this company from Steve Ballmer's LLC.
Oh, see, I didn't know that part.
Of $50 million.
50.
So, also, Assure is the name of the company.
Yeah.
Named.
No, stop.
Naming rights for the Intuit Dome. Look at the jersey. Look at the LA Clippers jerseys.
Get what's the logo?
And tell me what the logo is.
Oh no!
If it's a fucking tree,
That's who it was. They got naming, and they did press releases. You can find it. They had press releases where they sat together and said, "Yeah, Assure is here with the Clippers. We're gonna help the Intuit Dome be net zero."
Oh my god! Hold on. Oh my god!
Bro, it's a sick one, B.
So
it's a sick one.
So my because just so everybody understands, from your vantage point, is this illegal? From what you're describing,
or is it just nasty?
The issue is, okay, so it's against NBA rules.
Okay,
because I can't pay you outside the cap. The way the cap works in the NBA is anything I give you that has a monetary value counts towards cap.
Mm-hmm.
So that, like, when you see NBA players
this
with
is
tickets,
not baseball.
I'm not allowed. I can't sell you. I have to sell you the tickets at fair market price. You got to buy them as a player. If I gift you tickets, it counts towards the cap.
Yeah, you got.
If I give you use of a plane, it counts. But we all know that they do this for people.
Yes,
do you see what I'm saying?
But they maneuver.
But you got to be slick. Now, granted, I'm not saying this wasn't slick.
No, it was slick.
We only found out because this company went bankrupt.
Exactly.
But then it wasn't slick enough.
Well, the reason why the company went bankrupt, is one of the co-founders just pled guilty to wire fraud to the tune of $243 million
there it is.
to the fraud investors because apparently they weren't planting trees.
Well, yeah, you could
not even doing the thing that they said
told
that
me
they
that they weren't planting trees because that's the easiest thing they
y'all couldn't plant the goddamn trees.
That's the easiest thing that they could have done in
20
this
cents?
entire.
So the issue is going to be what else does Steve Ballmer know about this company? Because remember, the business, it's not forget the NBA. The company went bankrupt. They're being investigated by the CFTC, the SEC, and if Steve Ballmer's a massive investor there, what does he have to answer about that? Now, granted, $150 billion, Steve Ballmer knows what it's like to tussle with the government. No, I tell you that right now. That's not gonna put no sweat off his back.
Right. But the
sweat off his back is Adam Silver. If you remember, when the Clippers signed Kawhi, everybody in the league's like, how'd they do that?
That was one of the questions. Yeah.
And they investigated, and Adam Silver came out and said, because he probably cleaned his tracks. And the quote was very specific. He goes, we can't find nothing. Essentially, the quote paraphrase was, we can't find anything. But if I ever find anything, I'm reopening this case because we take this very seriously.
And Adam will.
And the way this whole thing is cause, in my opinion. You got to look at it again if you're the NBA.
Yeah, the public pressure is going to force them to look at it, at least in
Clippers.
In some capacity.
Always in the news for nothing good, yo.
And apparently, that Pablo guy saying he's got some other stuff about Jalen Brunson maybe, and New York. He said it's dropping soon. So I'm telling you, I don't know who pissed him off. I don't know who said he wasn't doing his job. I don't think he's.
Why
finished.
they always getting on black people, man?
Well, there you go. Well,
that's your takeaway.
Right now it is. If you start bringing in Jalen Brunson and who else? Who else after that?
Well, what about LeBron and his freaking him on his iPad looking at Stream East and Stream East now being officially closed.
Now he can't watch
one of the biggest.
I never used it before. You know,
I did.
I never did. I used the other ones.
You the guys were in Egypt.
I use it in when I was in none of it.
By the way, Aspiration. I just want to make sure I use the term.
Yes.
Yeah, the company name was Aspiration.
Aspiration. Yeah,
Aspiration.
That's right. Yeah,
and it was on their jersey.
I was in none.
It was what?
It was on their jersey. It's on the Clippers jersey. Aspiration was a sponsor. They had it on like their front row seats.
That's right,
bro. It's nuts.
Wait, I thought Aspiration was something else.
No, it's them.
And you think them doing all that? I mean, they play like fake crowd noises. Like you guys got a lot of problems over at Clippers.
Yeah, but
like fake crowd noises to amplify the crowd.
And no finals appearances.
And that's really probably where this started.
Triple choke jobs.
And you know what? And I read somewhere that
you did
that Dennis was trying to ask the Raptors ten a month for like I think was it 15 million
something crazy
more dollars in endorsement deals. Maybe I think they were trying to
and plus
they were trying to match what they were going to be given.
The reason why everybody was investigating the Kawhi Leonard Uncle Dennis thing is apparently Uncle Dennis was in these meetings
going crazy
and just saying straight up, yo, I understand what you're going to pay under the salary cap.
Yes,
and yo, I feel you on that.
Yes.
But yo, who you going to introduce me to to pay him some marketing dollars?
Yes.
As a promise.
Yes.
And that's a problem.
Yeah,
but I think these guys do it. Like, okay,
I know it happens.
If you're a billionaire, think of it, top 1%ers. If you're a billionaire, you all know each other.
Yeah.
You don't think these guys can call in a favor? Hey, yo, can you just sign this guy real quick? I'm signing into my team. I'm gonna sort you out on the back end. We got this business.
Yeah.
Run them a $10 million. Matter of fact, I'm gonna run it into your business. Just run them $10 million for me.
No, for sure.
And I feel like this might be what do you call that thing where it leads to other shit, like other discoveries. Like I feel like this is gonna be like
and see, that's where I disagree. I think
you think this is gonna be open and shut shit?
Bro, this is gonna be like the Epstein files. We gotta close this one down.
And then the victims coming together saying we're gonna release our own list.
I wanna see him talk.
All right, that's
I want to see him talk. Epstein's supposed to have been dropped. Epstein's supposed to have been dropped before Cardi B, bro. That's how long we've been waiting.
I mean, yes, that you're
when Donald Trump got elected, I saw a post that said "finally."
Of course, and that's all they were talking. That's all they were talking about was that the list is going to drop. And they were
nothing.
They were so excited.
I think when it's like this, there's enough dirty hands all over the place. Now, granted, Steve Ballmer being the richest owner, people might be like, okay, we can settle this out. But the fact that he hasn't won,
right?
If you won a title doing all this, then I could see him getting real pissed.
Yeah. That actually,
he didn't win no title.
That might actually help.
Should have went to the Lakers or stay with the Raptors, man.
He wouldn't have made as much money, apparently.
Yeah, but you would have had.
We know that for
bro. Honestly, it's just embarrassing because Kawhi
fact.
Leonard signing a marketing deal is the first sign of crime.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A nigga that don't speak. What is he marketing?
Like y'all look
just
crazy.
Smiling, like
it's nuts.
It's crazy.
Bro, someone said that they knew that there was something up when they had a team dinner and this nigga brought 12 apples in the bag and said, no, I'm good.
Apparently that's not true, you know?
I know. That's the point. But that's the point. But that's the point because, like, where would you guys even find it? Kawhi probably doesn't eat. Like, that's, like, he don't eat. You probably don't see him consume anything until he's at home, like, out of the public eye. So that's how I knew it was fake.
But, bro, like, right before when training camp starts, September 29th, league's going to start October. Guys are probably reporting, if they're going early now, to drop this story now, bro, right? And you're Kawhi Leonard, and you were about to have your first healthy season in a couple of years.
You see?
Bro, how cheesed was he when he woke up this morning? Like, how pissed? Because apparently the guy reached out for comment and then he didn't answer in time.
He's so emotionless that
Does he get that mad?
I don't even know if he knows. Like, he knows,
the
but
most
I don't know
passion
if he knows.
he's ever had was that championship, that game, the Raptors. That's
if you're Steve Ballmer, how do you feel? If you're Paulo Torres, right?
Oh yeah, that guy is.
Paulo Torres,
as a journalist,
you are lit right now.
You're lit right now, right?
You're feeling yourself
I'm crazy.
like Beyonce and Nicki. If you're Steve, this is a minor infraction. You're slightly annoyed.
Yeah.
But the public perception about it is what
you'll see if Adam
is,
if you think Adam is just going to.
Do you feel like he can pay off Adam to like
with $150 billion, Chris?
Fuck. He can do something for the NBA.
I'll put it to you this way: he's worth $150 billion. One of his companies is called the Ballmer Group, which is literally just a family office to invest $85 billion of his money. It's a tax haven to saying, oh, man, I can't hold
he'll
invest this. And bro,
It's
hundreds of millions of it are just being given away to books, schools, at-risk communities.
He'll pay Silver.
It's gonna be a hush hush nudge nudge. Adam Silver's gonna channel his inner David Stern.
Yeah.
Give him a little bit of money.
They said if David, this wouldn't happen. Like David would have put his foot down.
David would have stopped this.
He would have burned it. He would have burned the shit to the ground.
David would have stopped this?
That's they're saying. If David would, but Adam is
David
more
wouldn't
malleable.
let Chris Paul go with Kobe.
Because that was a team that was owned by the league.
I don't care.
Steve Ballmer is a guy who has come into the NBA, okay, with his $151 billion, okay?
My God.
Because of that, he was able to buy the Clippers from a racist. Okay. Within months of doing that, he was sitting courtside with Barack Obama, so he improving the image of the league.
Right away.
Then he came to the league and he set the precedent of saying, you know what, I'm going to put up my own money to build my stadium. So he increasing the value of that.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Adam Silver would look at this guy and say, you are the crown jewel of owners. Yeah.
He signed every player that had a name back in the days.
He needs to murder somebody is the only way that they will turn a blind eye. Like he has to do something really nefarious. Like this is probably stuff they can handle that they're okay with.
Yeah, because the only other guy they got rid of the dude in Phoenix who was groping people. Like they get rid of guys with sexual assault and stuff.
Yeah, that's
sexual assault and racist.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Racist to that level.
Well, racist. Yes, the league is 75% black. So yes, you're not going to be in there.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you pay the player a little bit extra, bro. Yeah. Players are going to come to the Clippers. I don't think you're going to say everybody happy about this.
Yes,
Steve, you gonna have to pay a fine.
He's gonna pay a fine.
Yeah,
he got it.
But you don't think Kawhi told some players, "Hey, yo, man, if you come over here, he about to sort you out." But also, bro,
he texted them niggas. He wasn't speaking.
Think of it. Kawhi don't talk.
But he's not telling nobody.
Like, what deals are LeBron signing?
Text to speech.
LeBron is worth, I think they said it was like $1 billion to the Cleveland economy every year that his team went to the finals. He did it 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
What did that guy have to come talk to him about?
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the year that you don't think LeBron like, I honestly think part of the reason, conspiracy theory, sliding doors. Maybe part of the reason LeBron is only on a 1-year deal with the Lakers right now is because the new guy came in, bought the team, and LeBron went to him about the deal that the Bucks might have been giving him.
Yes,
like I said, I'm not paying that.
We're not doing that. Yeah. He's like, all right, say less. Yeah, okay.
Say less.
Okay, I'll be out.
You think you're gonna get my retirement season?
Yeah, no. We're gonna make this more interesting.
You know who's gonna get my retirement season? You know how much money the team is gonna get his retirement season?
Oh my gosh.
The farewell tour.
Oh my gosh.
The farewell tour.
It's gonna be
every team on the LeBron James farewell tour.
Yes,
is gonna be able to up the price by double.
Exactly.
And bro, remember when Jeter was retiring when they were making commercials and things like that? Do you remember? I still remember the tip of the hat commercial where everyone was in it. The LeBron farewell season is gonna be a seismic event. They don't even have to make the playoffs.
No, they won't.
All he has to do is tell the owner, I will do my best to play all 82 games.
That's it.
Hike the ticket prices. And at the very least, I'll play all 41 home games. Hike the ticket price. I'll be here.
Yeah, 1 year.
Yes.
Ty said he thinks he's playing at least 3 more years.
Who said that?
Ty Lue?
I saw that and yo, Shannon killing it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You go, oh, we're worried about Shannon. No, Shannon is not.
Don't be worried about
Shannon's not worried about you niggas. Yeah, 3. He said 3. He said 3 years. He's like, he's not done this year, and he wouldn't be done the 1 year after that. So it's minimum. He thinks it's 3. You could minimum it 2, but it's 3. It's 3. So he's out of here unless the new owner realizes what's going on and goes, wait, come back into the meeting. We got to have a conversation.
I'm telling you, this Kawhi story makes me feel like I really feel like that's what happened. That the team sold.
Yeah, that's and
LeBron or Rich Paul, somebody went and said,
yes,
hey,
so this is
just so you know,
this is how we do.
This is how we were making it right.
So you see,
because I'm worth way more than $50 million.
And everybody knows that.
Probably said, look, I'm just getting into the league. I don't know anything. I don't want to mess anything up.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. When you figure it out, let's talk. I will keep my ass on an expiring contract.
Now that makes sense because did you see that one picture that came out the other day of where LeBron James was training?
Yeah.
What was the logo? What was the logo behind him, Chris?
Was it the Clippers?
Yeah.
All right. See.
He's training at the Clippers facility.
Oh, that's
Shannon asked Ty, he's like,
I said, I don't know what that means.
He said, but I actually can't comment on it.
Holy snickerdoodle.
He's like, and I'm like, wait.
But also the problem is that yes, Steve was probably the guy talking to him, but Steve can't do nothing now. Steve under investigation.
He's under investigation.
He can't do nothing now.
He can't do that right now.
Oh my gosh.
LeBron working out behind the Clippers.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Get you nervous.
You might want to sit down for this.